Right. Somebody in the Facebook group I'm in had a question. I'm not going to say who it was, of course, but the person was saying, this is not my group, by the way, it's my mentor's group, killyourinnerloser.com. His name is Andy. He's freaking awesome, and I 100% suggest his stuff. He also has a YouTube channel that I will put in the description below. Kill Your Inner Loser is his YouTube channel. And in the group, it's a bunch of men who help each other build better lives. And this guy, trying to get comfortable. He said he's starting to realize that he seeks validation from women. He gets a little high off of it, and it's something he's working on since he's trying to further develop what we call the screening mindset, which is a mindset where we're like, okay, what do we want from women? Let's screen in the girls who have that and screen out the girls who don't have that. Basically, fulfilling our own needs, having self-respect, and coming from a place of what do I want from women, and allowing women to make their own choices about whether they want to be with us. That's their choice, not ours. I have several videos on that. Check them out in my channel. They're all over there. And I'm just going to read out my reply because it's a solid reply. I think would help a lot of guys because I sought validation from women for so long, and I still like validation from women. I said, first of all, I still like validation from women. I don't seek it anymore, but I like it and I want it. One way to get out of this is to try to get rejected. One time I literally walked up to a girl and said, hey, I'm feeling really needy with women lately. Can you reject me? She got really confused and didn't want to, but eventually I got her to reject me. It's weird but effective. Yeah, that was when I was in Colombia. I was in Medellin, and I think it was Halloween. And we were going out to a place in Parque Lleras, which is in the Poblado district, Barrio Poblado, which is the place where all the hostels are. It's supposed to be one of the safest, but foreigner was killed there recently. Not a good thing, but we were going out, and I was wanting to talk to girls and get laid and, have a good time, and I was feeling really down on myself. That was actually right around the time where I got homeless, and I was 2 days on the street. It was maybe like a week after that, or a few days after that. And it was difficult, man. It was really difficult because I felt so needy towards women at the time, and I wanted to go out. I had this random idea. I was like, well, I feel really needy. What if I ask to get rejected, and then it will help me deal with this emotion? Kind of like a vaccine, if you will. The old kind of vaccine, not the mRNA shit, the old kind where it's like, hey, we're going to give you a virus that looks like the virus, but that actually can't harm you, and then you're going to build an immunity. This is like, I'm going to get a little taste of the hurt of rejection, but I'm actually not rejected because I'm asking for it. It was a weird thing. I don't necessarily suggest you do that, but I actually kind of do suggest you do that because it's a very weird thing to say, and the fact that it's weird and the fact that it's different and the fact that it also will give you a taste of rejection, but not a huge taste of rejection, will help you build a thicker skin when it comes to girls. Let in the right ones, but let out the rejection and not feel it so much. Another way to be, so I'm reading my post again. Another way to be less needy towards women is to make more polarizing jokes with them, like crass, sexual, racist, sexist jokes, etc., that you genuinely find funny. I am one of the guys. I think that everything can be found funny. I don't think there's such thing. I don't think it makes any sense to censor jokes because they're jokes. I don't think it makes sense to censor anybody, actually, because the funny thing is the ACLU was made, one of the first cases was letting Nazis have their protest, have a peaceful protest. As long as they didn't call for violence, it's like, okay, that's totally fine. And I 100% support that. As a family of Jews, most of my ancestors, of my grandma and grandpa's generation, were killed by the Nazis. And if you want to make a Jew joke, fine, it's a joke. Like, I don't think that it's a slippery slope. In fact, I think it helps prevent against it actually happening. When you tell people they can't make jokes about something, that's when they go underground, and that's when anger seeps up, and that's when they'll actually take action against it. Like, if you let people make racist jokes, people aren't going to be actually racist. But if you don't let people make racist jokes, people are going to hide the fact that they're racist, and it's not going to be resolved. You're not going to be able to talk about it, and then they're going to actually be racist. That's an actual racism is much different than joking about it, and I think we should be able to joke about it. As a Jew whose family, yes, I was not in the Holocaust. I have not experienced anti-Semitism myself, but I still believe, so take that as you will. But anyway, point is, make polarizing jokes with women, ones that you genuinely find funny, whether it's crass jokes, sexual jokes, racist jokes, sexist jokes. I'm not actually sexist, but I love making sexist jokes. I think it's fucking hilarious. And so I'll make them. And that helps me be less needy with women because I'm being my own funny, playful self. And some girls won't like the jokes that I say. But even the girls that don't like the jokes that I say, if I'm genuinely having a fun time, a lot of the girls will be like, I don't like that joke. Makes me a little uncomfortable, but it's fun that guy's having fun, and I'm not really going to object to it. So that's another huge thing, is have your own sense of humor and allow it to be polarizing. And then the last thing I said was also, I want to tell you this is 10,000% normal. Definitely something to work on, but you're so far ahead of the curve. Most men still die seeking validation from women. You'll be elite just by being comfortable in your own skin. And to bring that into what Passion Unchained is about, when you feel comfortable with women, when you feel comfortable whether they're giving you validation or not, yes, you want validation, but you're not seeking it. You're just trying to have fun. Then your life is so much happier. You have much more fun life. Your life is so much more close to ideal. And that's what life is about. Like I say all the time, life is to be lived, not just survived. So live your life, find a way to be independent from the validation of women, either by asking for rejection or by being more polarizing with them, with your jokes, with your humor, etc. Wish you the best. I offer coaching and Tinder photo shoots. If you want me to give you a free critique of your Tinder profile, go ahead and click the link in the description below. Schedule a call with me. Also, subscribe on YouTube if you want to see my pretty face more often. Cheers and goodbye.